What if I tell you the deepest betrayal that you have faced in your life is not when someone left you, is not when someone betrayed your trust, but it was when you left yourself. Hi guys, and you're watching The Walking Logic. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how the pain of not choosing yourself affects your life. Firstly, let's understand what is not choosing yourself fully means. Not choosing yourself fully means adhering to expectations that were never truly yours. Abiding to those expectations that you never had of yourself. It was people who wanted you to be something like. Saying yes when you wanted to say no. Saying no when you wanted to say yes. Being quiet because you were afraid of judgment. Um, you know, Maybe choosing a career path that your family wanted but you never wanted. You tell yourself this, that it's not a big deal, everybody goes through this, everybody happens to sacrifice, and you have to live in a society and things like that, and you think that it is not affecting you, but it slowly leaves a mark. Every time you say something or do something that you don't really want to, it affects you. It shows to your brain that you don't listen to yourself, you don't choose you choose people over yourself. You slowly become a version that gets the approval but is not authentic. Now, what is the pain of not choosing yourself fully? And the thing is, where a lot of people miss it is because it doesn't arrive immediately after one action. It arrives in a later time in your life when you have done a number of choices, and that's why you don't even realize it, that you have that pain. So you can have money, you can have status, you can have security, you can have a life built that looks so successful to the outside world that they will find it almost crazy that you're unhappy. And that's not because they are responsible for it, it's because you chose to build a life that is not yours. And suddenly, when the realization hits, you start asking yourself that why didn't you choose yourself sooner? Why did you listen to these people? Why did you build a life when you could have chosen yourself? And it becomes a pain. And then you not only resent these people who advised you, you resent yourself. And you think that it affects them. It doesn't. It affects only you. And all that resentment turns towards you. And then you do not know what to do with it, because it is the deepest form of self-betrayal. The pain that does not go. For others, you can at least explain yourself that that person was not good, but what will you tell yourself when you are the culprit? It happens in relationships, when you choose to date people just because you're lonely, when you choose to be around people that are not really good for you, that do not respect you, that do not enjoy being around you, that do not make you a priority, and you feel drained, and you just continue the relationship based on the fact that someday maybe it will feel right, someday maybe they will realize how good of a person you are, someday they'll treat you right, because suddenly their brain is going to change. That's never going to happen. Even if it happens someday, what do you think you're going to feel? Amazing? Oh, they finally understood, they finally treated you right? You think that is going to make you feel amazing? It won't. It might feel amazing to the other person because they're getting you, but it won't feel amazing to you because you are literally waiting. You've literally put your life on hold so that this person could act right. And you know what the most funny thing is in this whole thing? Is that you know when someone is not treating you right. Your intuition and brain screams and are aching for you to realize when it's not right, and you still choose to succumb to the pressure of the society or what you think is the right thing to do. You don't have to do the right thing. You have to listen to your brain and your intuition when it tells you that this person or this thing is not right for you. Now, if you still don't understand the importance of why am I talking about this, let's talk about the consequences of not choosing yourself. It's self-hatred. It's you having jealousy for everybody around you because they are themselves, but you are not yourself. You having anger onto your closest people, you resenting people who are growing in life because you are not yourself. You made the decision of succumbing to others. Now you want to control everybody, and when you try to control everybody, your relationships are going to fail. Now the last and the most important point is the solution of all this, and the solution is choosing yourself, literally. Now, how do you choose yourself and live in a society? You have to be strategic. You can't be like, yeah, I'll just choose myself and just post some codes and you have chosen yourself. That doesn't work. You have to actually execute it in your life. For example, I chose law for stability, but I also love creating content. I love doing painting. I love doing workshops on dance, and I enjoy all of that. For some people, dropping out works. They can drop out and then start a business, and it works for them, and that's a great thing. But you don't have to be like me or somebody else. You will know what is going to be right for you. What I wanted to for you to understand through this video was a reminder that please choose yourself over others. Listen to yourself over others. And also a disclaimer about the whole video is that choosing yourself will not make your life amazing. It doesn't guarantee you a life of extreme success or extreme happiness and everything going your way, but it will guarantee one thing: you living a life on your terms. And with this, I hope today's video helped you guys. Like, share and subscribe, and comment whatever your views are on the video, and keep coming back for more.